Okay guys, so here we go with heat race number 2. Starting in first will be Zooey. Second, Frantic. Starting in first will be Frantic, and second, Zooey. And then in third, Pokefan. So we're going to follow Frantic's onboard view. And here they come to the green flag. Pokefan gets a great start. Frantic gets a terrible start. Ends up falling all the way back to third. Zooey and Pokefan get shooken up a little bit right there by the rumble strips as frantically catches up. Oh, see what I did there? I am stupid. And here they come to the inner loop. Frantic, trying to catch up, slams right into the back of Pokefan. And as you can see right here, it doesn't really end up working out too well. Frantic almost flips right there. He's trying really hard to catch up, runs a little too far inside that time, and ends up wrecking out to call a caution. Alright guys, 2 to go. And your restarting order will be Zooey in first, Pokefan in second, and Frantic in third. We'll be following Frantic's onboard again. Here we go, green flag. Zooey gets a good start. Pokefan gets a decent start. Frantic, again, another bad start. Frantic ends up getting shooken up a little bit by those rumble strips. He's going to fall back a little bit more. Pokefan, Zooey, Frantic all staying single wide right now. Here we go into the inner loop camera. Pokefan tries to gain, and then Frantic goes flipping. Let's take a quick replay of that. So here's a replay from the inner loop cam. So here comes Zooey and Pokefan. Pokefan tries to gain a lot on Zooey. Doesn't end up working out, and then here comes Frantic. He hits that rock and then just starts flipping towards the huge rumble strip on the end of the inner loop, which should bring out a caution. So caution number 2, and we'll get back to the restart. So just so you guys know, this is not going to be a green-white checkered. The first, when they hit the green flag, that is white flag, so it is 1 to go automatically, because that's the way it works in heat races. A green-white checkered only comes in a heat race when it's 1 lap before the heat race was supposed to end. If it's the lap the heat race was supposed to end, then it's just green flag and automatic white. There's no green-white checkered. And there was a green-white checkered before, but I left it out of the video because all that happened was Pokefan and Zooey wrecked. Now your lineup is Frantic in first, Pokefan in second, and Zooey in third. I just didn't really feel the need to show that, so anyways, here we go. Green flag, Frantic gets a great start, Pokefan gets a terrible start. Zooey gets a pretty good start, though. Ends up passing Pokefan right away. Here they come up the uphill section. Pretty clean. Whoa, pretty clean for everybody. Here we go into the inner loop cam. Here's the inner loop cam. Frantic comes in clean. Here comes Zooey and Pokefan. Pokefan goes in hard trying to catch up on Zooey and ends up getting shoved to the outside. Ends up getting stuck. So Pokefan has a guaranteed 3rd place finish now. Here comes Zooey and Frantic racing into the downhill section. Looks like Frantic's going to hold off Zooey. And yes, Frantic is going to hold off Zooey. Although Zooey was catching up at the end, he's going to hold off Zooey for another heat race win, for the 2nd heat race of Watkins Glen. So, on to the feature. So your heat race winners were Revenge Racer in the first heat race, and then, Jaws in the first heat race, and then Frantic in this one. So anyways, here we go on to the feature.